right, good morning. Today this video may seem a little bit long because I am going to kind of go through a lot of the drama elements as we are reading because that's going to be super important for your lesson today. And so some of those things that you might need for your reading assignment are going to be included in this video. So make sure you pay close attention. So I want to start out by saying at the beginning of each play or each drama or script, you are going to have a cast of characters, and that is this thing right here. You notice it says characters, and it tells us who is in the play. And you notice sometimes it might say a farmer, the daughter, a goose, so that we know what kind of person each character is. So when you do your assignment, you're going to have to, at the beginning of you're going to have to create the cast of characters. So that's going to be important there. All right, so as we get ready to read scene 1, you notice here it says a beautiful summer morning. So sometimes we might see that in parentheses as if it was a stage direction. In this particular script, they just put it at the beginning of each scene so that we know where the setting of our story is. You're going to have to do the same thing in your play that you're creating. You have to tell us the setting of each scene. Just a reminder here, it says the moral of a story is the lesson it teaches you about how to be a good person. As you read, look for the moral of this play. And so we've noticed in like a lot of plays that there's a lot of lessons to be learned, and that's because they're fiction. And so there's yay, I'm a golden egg. There are some things to be learned from fiction stories and characters. So as we read, we want to make sure that we're thinking about like, what lesson could I learn from these characters? We might not see the word moral in our test or our think ups or our questions, but we might see the word theme or message. Those are the two that you're going to see quite a bit, is the theme or the message of the story. All right. From the darkness, the sun begins to peek over the horizon. A rooster crows. Cock-a-doodle-doo! The Boyd family wakes up in their small but cozy home. They all sleep on piles of straw. Rise and shine, everyone! Ma lights a candle. Betty, collect the eggs. Freddie, pick the rest of the corn. Oh, sure, Ma. Now, do you notice how right here it says sleepily? So, like, they're still really tired. So, you notice how I said that? Like, sure, Ma. Betty goes to the barn and greets each goose. Hello, Gracie. Hi, Greta. Howdy, Gwen. Good morning, Gloria. Honk, honk. Back in the house, Granny slices some bread. This is the last of our bread. Let's hope we can trade for some more flour at the market today. So let's make a little prediction here. Let's make a little inference. Just from what we've read so far, we know that they don't have a lot of money because it says they live in a small house. There's a lot of family there. The kids are all having to do work. And Granny says this is the last of the bread. And the mom says, let's hope we can trade at the market today. And so we know that they don't have a lot of money. Outside, Paul loads up the rickety cart with all of their corn and eggs. So, if we can conclude that they don't have a lot of money, what can we infer that the word rickety might mean? Yeah, I think rickety might mean like not very good, kind of broke down, those kinds of things. The family piles into the cart. Giddy up! Their old horse takes one step, then another, struggling to pull the heavy load. After what seems like an eternity, they arrive at the market. Betty and Freddie about to shop. Get your farm fresh eggs here and tasty corn picked this morning. A neighbor comes over with a jug of milk. Can I trade my milk for your eggs? Sure thing, Joe. Ma hands him some eggs. Joe, I'm giving you a few extras since you've got that new baby. I sure do appreciate that. You're mighty generous people. So we can infer that the word generous, using my context clues, probably means like giving and nice. And we know that because he says, I'm going to give you a few extra eggs. So few extra would let me know that they were giving, that they were nice. Scene 2, 1 week later. So it doesn't exactly tell me where they're at in the setting, but it gives me the time frame of the setting. The sun starts to rise and the rooster crows. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Once again, the boys get ready for market day. Betty collects the eggs. Hello, Gracie. Hi, Greta. Howdy, Gwen. Good morning, Gloria. Honk, honk, honk. Betty reaches into Gloria's nook and pulls out a heavy yellow egg. How strange. Now, do you notice how she used that stage direction there? I didn't say it, but I said it that way. She brings it outside. Look at this. Freddie looks at the egg in the dim dawn light. He shakes it, then knocks it against his forehead. Seems heavy. Maybe it's bad. We can't sell it if it's rotten. Freddie tosses it into the basket anyways. At the market, as Ma is setting out the eggs, she finds the yellow one. What's this? Just some dud egg that Gloria laid. The egg gleams in the bright morning light. Granny comes over and picks it up, inspecting it from every angle. She taps it against her teeth. That is no dud. It's made of gold. What? Solid gold. No. Really? Gold? Some villagers overhear and gather around. Gold. It's gold. A golden egg. So let's think about if we were to find a golden egg. Like, how do you think it's going to change them? They're poor. They don't have a lot. Obviously, the townspeople where they live doesn't have a lot. And now they have found this magical golden egg. Think about what you might do. Connect yourself to the story and think about, what might I buy if this were my egg? What do I think I would want if this were my egg and I had all this golden egg and I could have all this money? So we're going to find out what happens later on. So as you're working on your script, it can be about anything you want. You can take a story you've read before and create it into a script using characters. You can totally make up your own script. Maybe we've read a script in class and you want to add 2 more scenes to go along with that. Whatever you think you want your storyline to be is up to you, okay? But you must include the things that were on the direction. So you have to have your cast of characters. It has to be at least 2 scenes. You have to label it scene 1, scene 2. You need to, at the beginning, tell us the setting, when or where is it taking place. And you must use stage directions. You must have 10 total within your 2 scenes. And then it said props. So for instance, a prop in this would be like the basket, or it would be like the golden egg. So at some point, your characters need to pick something up, hold something. Maybe they're talking and you say picks up the phone. We know that we would need a phone, and that would be a prop. So it's not just them talking, but it's also them using things within the play. I think I only put 3 props, so that shouldn't be too hard for you to do. So this can be fun. It's going to be your own creation. And so I just want you to have fun with it. If you have any questions on the assignment, shoot me an email or send me a remind message. Those are the 2 fastest ways to get a hold of me, and I will help you out.